Hey everybody, I'm late. It's episode 3, it's season 6. It is The Expanse. Last time, we got control of a ship. Peaches saved Bobby, and now is one of the crew. She got the thumbs up, the official dressing down thumbs up. Well, what are we going to do with this ship? I don't know, I can't remember actually. We got it though. Oh, we got all the information about where all the asteroids are. So maybe Earth can push out now. We can, stop being on the back foot. Marco feels that Earth will be gunning for him. So there's also the overarching plot about what happens to the ships that go through the ring and some of them disappear, all that stuff. Holden keeps bringing it up and everybody's like, yeah, what we got? This isn't part of this episode. What are you talking about, Holden? Get on mission. He's thinking big picture and everybody's like, hey, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with it. So, yeah, let's get into it. Peaches is good. She is part of the crew. Bobby's also part of the crew. Everybody, get them all on the Resonante. This is episode 3. Let us get into it. Oh, where's this? Space spider stuff?
We all come from different places, and Annie's family came from L4 with the survey.
We're finally getting to know what's going on here.
We're all Laconians now.
Is she looking up what they actually eat?
You can help people like me who came later by telling us about anything that seems different.
Oh, there's a weird thing in the forest.
And also by paying attention in class.
What? Dude, I was learning about the dinosaurs.
Class dismissed.
That's a jerk of a teacher. He turned off her thing just before saying class dismissed. Are you kidding me?
Can I go with you? I told you, stop following me.
That poor kid is being denied every single episode. She's gonna have to find this triangle thing. That does kind of look like what Miller turned into. Remember when he was a metal person?
It's fixed.
Hey, little kid, little girl on Laconia, little Laconia girl, queen of the dinosaurs. What do you mean it's fixed? What do you mean something fixed it? What are you talking about? Did the triangle dude fix it? Oh, if this thing starts talking to her. Hey, wait a second. Is that the one that died?
You fixed her.
Oh shit, it is the one that died. Oh, there's more than one. Hey! I'm posing it yet again. This planet, get the hell off this planet. You think humans are the most intelligent species on this planet? Guess again. It repaired the drone, brought the dinosaur people back from the death. We didn't do that. Well, I've seen Jurassic Park, but get the hell off this planet. That's my advice. Because these things in the forest are super smart. But also, in a way, they didn't eat this kid. And I probably would have eaten her. If I was a monster on a planet already. So maybe it's fine. Maybe we can learn something. Peace and harmony,
Mom! You'll never believe what happened.
Who the hell is this? What's up? Why are you hugging me? Oh shit. Did somebody die? Bring him out to the forest. Is it the little kid? What the hell happened? How is she going to convince anybody to bring that child out to the triangle people?
All inhabitants of Ceres Station. This is the joint fleet of the United Nations of Earth.
Oh, they're here.
Looks abandoned.
This feels like a trap.
It does.
Inner duct clear, no IR, no heartbeats. Seeing lots of gear stripped out.
Heat signatures on level 12.
Oh, here's all the people.
I'll talk to someone who matters.
What's going on here?
Do you know who I am?
Where's Marco?
Is there a Belter who doesn't?
Where is Marco Inaros?
He didn't tell me where he was going or why. If you want my advice, here it is. Take your people and leave.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Sergeant?
Sergeant, back the hell down. Jesus, dude.
Sirius has no warships, no munition.
Yeah. No food.
Only enough food and air for approximately 3 weeks.
Did we bring any food with us?
We have several trained interrogators in our fleet who'd be delighted to squeeze out every scrap of intel.
Shut up. I don't like her.
No coercive methods.
No waterboarding.
We don't use coercion, ma'am. We don't need to.
What do you mean by that? How do you do it then?
There's no way we can feed and supply
Yeah,
a
exactly.
million people.
That's the whole fucking point, isn't it?
This is his mess.
And he made it ours.
You see, Marco knows that we've had these reports in the first 2 episodes about how Ceres, it's having problems supporting itself food-wise. Marco's like, okay, so Earth is coming. This is an important place, but it's it's on its last legs. Let's strip it. Let's make it the situation even worse. Get out of here. Everybody knows Earth is taking control of it. Let's see what happens when all these people starve to death, and Earth is the one. Earth comes in, everybody in Ceres starves to death, there's civilian casualties everywhere. Now what does it look like? Now it looks like we're the good guys, and Earth is a bunch of douches. See what happens when that's what's going on here. No booby traps, no anything like that. The whole thing is a trap. The whole situation, the narrative is the trap. And also, they can't abandon it, because even abandoning it would... it's not like they can go, oh, hang on now, wait a second. We'll just back out. Marco, you can come back in and deal with this shit problem. Yeah. So, outwitted once again. So what's the next step? This episode's moving at a mile a minute. Which in space, very slow. Very slow. But it's moving pretty quickly. Hey Mom, these indigenous creatures can actually save him. We just need to carry him out to the forest. It's more like a jungle. Do you want a zombie child? Oh, they're going to Ceres too. Did you bring a lot of food with you?
You have the watch.
Wait, what?
I really need to get some sleep. I'm starting to drift off. And
You can be captain.
all you gotta do is stay awake and keep an eye on things in case of emergency.
If anything flashes red, wake us up.
I used my mods to kill a man. He was a nice man. Every time I use my mods, I see his face.
Shit.
I think that's the real reason I always throw up afterwards.
Everybody on this ship has something they regret, including Amos, I think.
Yeah, he regrets not killing more people.
I have the watch.
Hey, it's a good little bonding moment too. She opened up to him.
What have you got there?
Dog food. That's all we got. Tasty, eh? Mmm.
Was a time I would have jumped at the chance to haul you all back to Hecate Base and have you vigorously debriefed.
Vigorously.
I wouldn't have gone quietly.
That would have been fun too.
That aftertaste sneaks up on you, don't it?
It's got a bad first taste and a terrible aftertaste.
Anything other than noodles, bars, and brothels?
I never look.
How much of our own food will be redirected to start feeding these terrorists?
We gotta ship all the food away from Earth. All of it.
It's okay to talk about it.
I didn't want to push.
Oh yeah.
I froze up. My body just wouldn't move.
If I'd been through all the things you did, would you be embarrassed for me?
No.
Yeah, so it's fine.
You'd be doing that for yourself.
Can I ask you a favor?
Of course.
There's a ton of data, and I could really use some help making sense of it.
Right, sift through it.
You're trying to distract me by giving me an interesting problem.
Why not both, you know? He needs the stuff looked at anyway.
Show me what you got.
All ships maintain radio silence, no new contacts.
Good.
Have these two slept together yet?
I have a word, please. You told the people on Ceres that it was our new capital.
Ceres. I remember that.
We abandoned them. But was that always part of your plan?
It was tactical.
Left them barely enough to survive.
We left the inners with a problem that they had to deal with.
Yeah. Philip can't see the big picture. He's just... Don't know why I'm sticking up for Marco, but...
It speaks well of you that you care about them. But the Belters on Ceres are not like us.
Oh, gotta pause it now. What do you mean they're not like us? Is this one of those Animal Farm things? You know, everybody's equal, but some are more equal than others? Now that I've paused it, I can say what I was going to say, which is pretty much what he's saying, you know? It's good to have compassion for Ceres. You know, sometimes it's good to stick to your word, you know? To rally people up, to get them, you know, really hyped for something. But it's good to stick to your word. But in this situation, in this particular situation, Marco did the only thing he could do to maintain the advantage. And did he screw over those people on Ceres in the process? Yeah, kind of. But in another way, they'll be fine. Earth will solve the issue because they have to. It'll weaken Earth. And yeah, we'll come out looking a bit, you know, a bit shady. Well, what else are we going to do? Marco's in such a good humour, such a good mood this episode. He has a bounce in his step. Which is good to see, you know? I know he's the villain, but... I like when villains seem to have it under control. The only problem he has is his son. We could say that for the last 2 seasons. The only problem he has is his son. Philip's emotions are all over the place this season. And kind of ever since we've known him. But he is in a unique situation.
Caring more for their own comforts than the future of the belt.
They're not like us.
Never forget what your name is.
I'll give your Pops a hug. Oh, on the head. I feel like we're just handling Philip. Yeah, I think that's all we're doing. Just handling.
We all pull together to help each other. It's a natural human instinct.
Look how great Earth is. Look at them.
Remembering that feeling of caring for each other.
Oh, it's Elizabeth Mitchell.
Is hard.
I forgot she was in it.
It is the only way we will pull through this.
Poor Arta.
Why go to such trouble to hide supplies like this?
Maybe hedging is better for when the inners will come.
Right.
It's not a...
Oh, they're fighting.
No one should have to live the way that we killed the children, the way that they kill us.
What is the problem?
Just a fundamental difference of opinion.
Difference of opinion.
Hey, isn't she the one who can't press
I
buttons?
see why you wanted that one off your ship.
Scopes pick up 1 jive plume.
Can we magnify it? Oh, the Rocinante.
We can't give away our position.
They are nearly within missile range.
Oh, is he thinking of firing on them?
They're no match for the Pella.
Clarissa, wake everybody up.
You should learn to recognize an opportunity when one presents itself.
Golden opportunity.
Battle stations!
We could take out the main cast. Get Philip off the bridge. Send him to his quarters. Get him away from any compads. Don't let him be part of this, because he's the camera has been focusing on him way too much. You can't trust him. Get the woman, somehow beam the woman who can't press buttons and swap places with him. It's your only chance, Marco. You're gonna give away your position, and we know, due to plot armor stuff, you can't take out the Rossi. Do you know how many people are on that ship now? Everybody. Literally everybody. You know, it's a whole party over there. They're all asleep as well.
Will you take the guns?
Weapons to my son.
I kept it.
Is it is he testing him?
This alloy is tough as shit. What was this armor made out of, anyway?
Beskar? No, she's working the problem.
I think there's a pattern with these ship disappearances.
Oh, she's solving the problem.
It's like a hole suddenly opens in the floor, but then a minute later, the hole itself is gone and everything seems normal.
So it's like a cycle?
Hey, Cap. What's going on?
We got trouble.
Everybody suit up and strap in. It's about to get hot.
Hey, where's your embed?
I'll be right back.
Oh. Holy shit. Saboteurs? Oh shit, all the water. The problem just got about 10 times worse.
Miss Sumbo, take the shot.
Do it, son.
Firing!
That's 95%. Guess we could shoot them. That helps.
Brace for a hard spin.
I'll have a maneuverable it is.
Flight, maintain distance from the enemy. End this now. Fighting.
I like that he's not hesitating. I was worried about him.
Miss.
Port! They dodged to port both times.
Copy that. Everyone hang on.
They'll dodge to port and then we'll get him. Yeah, see the way we're over on port? That's what you get for being predictable.
Time to aim them.
Hold your fire. Marco's better as a prisoner than a martyr.
Yeah, but he's never gonna surrender.
Are we gonna ask him to surrender?
Power down and send us your control codes.
I will die before I live at the end of your leash.
No, fuck it, we tried. Firing one!
Ooh.
Direct hit, but no detonation.
He disarmed it.
Disengage.
Holden. He... You know what happened. He saw Philip, he was like, Naomi will never forgive me if I kill her boy. Her being okay is more important to him than winning the war.
They baited us with their bullets.
Yeah, well, do you go into port all the time?
I want a new pilot as soon as possible.
I fired when you said.
Yeah, he did good.
What was I supposed to do?
He fired every time.
You're supposed to kill the enemy.
Come on, Marco, he did good. He did much better than I thought he'd do.
You failed.
Careful.
What did you say?
Careful.
This is your fault. You're the man.
You are relieved of duty.
Only Marco's son could have stood up to him and said those things without getting instantly gutted with a knife. Maybe her.
SRG-6 was just received at Laconia Ring Gate.
Great.
If this one performs as well as the others, it will be fun.
See, some good news. It's over. I was ready for it this time, though. So, that was episode 3 of The Expanse, season 6, the final season that we know of. This episode was fast-paced, and then slow-paced, and then fast-paced. Started off with a bang, ended with a bang. In the middle, we got to know a few characters, bonded a little bit more. Clarissa opened up to Holden. You know? Holden and Naomi talked about what happened with her in the previous episode. Very healthy conversation. He set her on the problem of the ships going missing. Getting weird. She knows the pattern in that. That's the overarching stuff that has been going through each episode. Speaking of overarching stuff that's been going through each episode, that Laconia planet has these magical beings that have the ability not only to fix biological things, I should have said it the other way around, but also the technological. You can fix little drones that get bashed off rocks. They're like, ooh, this bit goes here, this bit goes there. But also, let's flip it back again. They can apparently cure death. Apparently that dinosaur is the same one that she was burying. And that triangle little dog dude wasn't taking it off to eat it. It was actually fixing it. Actually bringing it back to life. Now that we have a dead human, potentially, out of nowhere, what happened to that human? These things happen on planets. We can take the human out, because the little girl knows. How is she going to convince adults about this? I don't know. And maybe they can do something there too. Hey, we got a fountain of youth in a way, if we're nice to the local population. So that's that story that's progressing. There seems to be a point to it now. This episode in particular. Earth came for series, and it came for it quickly. It was there at the start of the episode. No messing around, no waiting. We could have spaced that out by like 3 or 4 or 5 episodes, but we were right there. We were at Ceres. We went from Earth to Ceres in an instant. Obviously a bit of a time jump in the show. Marco, nowhere to be found. He'd taken all the technological stuff he could strip, all the useful stuff, and left a crisis on Ceres that is now Earth's crisis. And there's already complaints that, hey, we here on Earth, we're struggling for food. Now we're going to be sending it off to these traders out on the rim. So, strategically good. Of course, Marco's son called him out on it. And he's called him out on a lot of things at the end, too. Hey, it was a good plan, going after the Rossi. From Marco's point of view, from our point of view, strategically, if you didn't know that the Rossi was full of main cast, if it was just a ship with people, random people on it, strategically, good play to take it out. But of course, they're super smart, they're super capable. They found a way to defeat the... they were outnumbered, but they found a way to do it. They were able to predict when we fire, they go this way. Or from your perspective, they go this way. When we fire, they go this way. So we fire, but we also fire over here. So they move into the... That's what happened. And Marco was really good in the fight. He was pressing fire, he wasn't hesitating. He doesn't know that Naomi's alive. I thought maybe at the end they might see each other on the screens, but no. She could see him, Holden could see him. Holden made a decision not to kill him. We know why. Everybody would make that decision if they loved the person. You know, Holden clearly loves Naomi. And she would be distraught. She didn't do anything to stop it. She could have pleaded or tried to, manually done something to that missile. Holden did though. She was just bracing for it, He made the hard call. And Drummer, and that storyline is still moving along. We've got more backup now. I think 2 more ships. And the propaganda from home is having an effect. Button Misser, she's really affected by those messages from Earth, causing a bit of an argument, a heated debate, a difference of opinion. So yeah, that's the halfway point of season 6. Clarissa's firmly embedded in the crew. She's opening up. Bobby and Amos are eating a bunch of crap, trading barbs, sort of flirting with each other in a way. I noticed that an episode ago. Just the way they interact is very sort of playful headbutting, But yeah, I don't know how the rest of the season's going to go. I presume that Marco will be defeated in some way. But I do wonder how much of the story will be resolved at the end of this season and how much will be left to the books. I've never read the books, so whatever questions I have at the end of the show, I presume I'll be able to find the answers in the books. So, yeah, thanks for joining me for episode 3. I know I'm late, but I'll be getting to episode 4 as soon as I can. And yeah, I'll see you there.